Hey, hey, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I have a message. Let's get right to it. Spirit cannot stress enough. That's the message. Of course, it's a play on words. Like, I cannot stress enough when you want to make a point, right? Well, spirit wants to make a point. When you are in your higher self, that's spirit, that's God, that's your divine self. Not dealing with your human self and the things that throw us off down here, but your divine self. And that's again God. So God doesn't stress. So enough of that. Enough of your stress. Enough stressing and worrying about things that are actually going to turn out for you to be inconsequential. Some things that you are worried about or worried over is not even important. It's really not in the grand scheme of things, in the bigger picture. Our crystal for this message is the fire agate, and it is about creativity of all things. But it doesn't surprise me when I'll tell you why in a moment. But the affirmation is, I allow the creativity of my soul to shine through into my world. It's about creativity. You might see color orange a lot, the color orange, because it's the sacral chakra. But the reason why this message of creativity is going to be amplified in this message is because when I was preparing to speak, I saw someone that was fretting about their creations. They need to share their art with the world. You need to share your art with the world. There's someone here that is just needs to know that your consistency will build up your confidence. So doing something daily, daily practice, whether it's your instrument or this craft or this thing that you do it every day and it'll build your confidence. There was also a message about a detox, you know, physically, whatever this is that you're doing, a detox, changing your diet, a cleaner eating, or incorporating some exercise versus just doing this so much. You know what I mean? So other messages are here about balance for you, but these are these things that have to do with this business or this project is stressing you out. And spirit is like, when you are flowing like God, when you believe that you are a divine spark of the all and all, then you won't stress about these things that happen. Is life not happening? Absolutely it is. But can it affect how you flow, how you feel? Absolutely not. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. This is where sovereignty and that emperor energy comes into play. So spirit is saying, spirit cannot stress. Spirit cannot stress. And that is literally an affirmation for you and a mantra you can say to yourself. If you touch your chest with your left hand, which is that feminine side, your left side, it represents the feminine side. It also represents the fulfillment of words spoken to you, meaning what's been said to me is going to happen. That happens by the receptivity of your feminine side, your ability to open up and allow yourself to receive, because that can also be a blockage, us not opening ourselves to receive, allow ourselves to receive. So put your hand over your left hand over your chest and simply say, I am. What was the affirmation that we said? Oh, yes. Spirit cannot stress, right? Spirit cannot stress. Spirit cannot stress. How about spirit does not stress? Oh, Shamanda. That's the one. Spirit does not stress. Put that in the comment section and send that out into the ethers on that one. So let's begin with this deck. I don't know why. I didn't map this message out before we started. I just, started it and knew that it would come. There it is. Okay, let's take 3 from there. See how that works? Spirit doesn't stress. I didn't stress out about it. I said, I don't know what we're going to do. So, but we took an action, didn't we? We got creative. So spirit does not stress. Spirit cannot stress enough. You need to journal. If you're worrying about something, consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs there's creativity, creative ideas, and it builds your confidence as a writer. So those of you who I saw somebody that you just need to do it every day and it'll build your confidence, that's it. Journaling, write. If you're a writer, write. Writers write. Teachers teach. Singers sing. Dancers dance, and so on and so forth. Artists art. They create art. Painters paint. You know what I mean? Lovers love. All of this. Angels heal. Angels shine. Angels help. So whatever it is that you do it consistently, and it'll build your confidence in it. And it may help for you to journal your feelings about it. Even journaling is going to open up or spark some other creative methods or ways about you even doing that. I see that very clearly. Sensitivity. Spirit doesn't stress. Spirit cannot stress. Enough of that. You're sensitive. Your sensitive feelings are your muse. Instead of letting your sensitivities thwart your progress, or hold you back, now see your sensitive feelings as your muse for an inspiration for your creativity. In other words, channel that ish. That's what that means. Channel it. Your sensitivity is not a liability. It is actually something that can aid in your productivity. Write it out. You may even write it out. Spirit does not stress. Don't stress. Enough of that. Spirit cannot stress. God is not surprised by anything that happens. Though we are here on earth, maybe we act like we are, but we really know that we know. And the more that you are connected to your soul, the more you will know, and there won't even be things called surprises for you, because you always know, because you're always connected to the all-knowing, right? Anyway, your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration now. Let that be your muse and inspiration instead of, something to just brood in. Use that. Turn that darkness or that heaviness into something light and beautiful by channeling it into a creative project that could involve writing or even music. You write a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it goes. Now, and also, spirit doesn't stress. Allow yourself to receive. Didn't we say that already? Open up and allow. Open your arms to welcome the blessings and answered prayers that God is sending you. Spirit cannot stress. Enough is enough of the worry. Spirit cannot stress. Spirit does not stress. All right, so that's good messages. All right. Let's shift a little bit to this deck and see what we get from here. Oh, is that Three of Cups? It is. Spirit cannot stress. Enough. Spirit cannot stress, because you're going to receive news worth celebrating. Three of Cups. Okay, Cancer. Joyful announcements like engagements and weddings and pregnancy or graduations, right? A time for gratitude. Spirit cannot stress. Enough. It's a time for close communities or chosen families. Okay, just be grateful. Just be grateful. Archangel Uriel is here as well. The number 21 is also showing. Okay, and number 3, March 21st also may be a significant date for you, especially those of you who follow the seasons and you align, you feel like with the seasons. But 321 is the equinox, spring equinox. So there could be something very beautiful blossoming. It could be a pregnancy, because that's what first caught my eye with this card. You may want to just look at this card and see the things that it's listing and see which one jumps out at you. Somebody just saw engagement. So like, oh God, it's me? Yeah, you. That's how this works. We have 2 more cards that look like they want to speak. So, all right. Spirit cannot stress. Time to get to work. There's an excellent opportunity that's going to present itself. You're also going to get happy news. Now, we have 2 cards that talk about happy news. Spirit cannot stress. So whatever you are hearing, that fear-mongering voice or that voice that tries to tell you, oh, you messed up this time, shut it down, because you're going to go into a new area of study. You're going to get happy news about your career or a promotion or scholarships. You know what I'm saying? You may be even meeting people that are dependable. Yes, you are meeting somebody that is cheerful and scholarly. This could even be you enjoying a new area of study. Therefore, you're cheerful and scholarly. You may even get an opportunity to maybe teach a class that you are going to be taking. Isn't that something? You go to a class and then someone sees you and says, you know what, you should teach this. And then all of a sudden, voila, you have a whole new life. Allow yourself to receive. There it is. Allow yourself to receive. Open your arms to welcome the blessings and the answered prayers. So, you never know. Let's take whatever else is coming from this deck. And these 2. Thank you. Y'all saw those come out. They were like, we got to come with this one. This all seems like this is together. So let's see what this is. Somebody is walking away with the 8 of Cups to start something new, a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or a deep friendship. But there's a need to move on. You have moved on. They have moved on. Somebody's also choosing to make big life changes. And this is you. If you need to move on, you're going to move into a new relationship. Also, awakening of your psychic abilities and spiritual insights. You might even go to a new home or receive a love letter with the Page of Cups. You also have time to review the past with compassion and forgiveness. But it definitely is the time to move on. Spirit cannot stress. Enough is enough. You're making a big life change. You want more from life than you're experiencing at this time. You will be going on a spiritual quest. There is a change in your priorities because, again, this is a lot of leaving home is a big one, okay? And even the dog is looking back. That makes me think of the story of Sodom and Gomorrah with Lot's wife looking back and turning into a pillar of salt. But it's like, yeah, it's just time to go. It's time to go. Your loyalty is elsewhere. You know what I mean? And maybe this man is leaving with the dog looking back. You're not too loyal. You know what I'm saying? You should be looking where your owner's looking. So maybe somebody's leaving disloyalty behind, somebody that wasn't loyal, or a situation that just didn't measure up to be loyal enough. It could be even a project, just like, whoever you were working with, and you just have to start over. But it's a good thing because you're opening your arms to welcome the blessings and the answered prayers. If you've been praying about this, just know that you're going to get clarity on your life purpose. And actually, you know what to do. We always say that. You already know. You know what to do. You do. You do. You just have to remember. Somebody has to remind you through a teacher or a mentor or a situation or a circumstance, but you'll be reminded, you know what, I know. And how do you always know what to do? You follow your heart. All right? So stop stressing. If that is easier said than done, right? I know, but you can do it. Stop stressing. Where's that heart? Let me pull one more card from the Guardian Angel deck. Where is that deck? Because the messages are so uplifting. Now, where is that deck? Talk amongst yourselves while I find that deck. Is this it? Maybe that is it. Oh, I didn't recognize it because... Okay, sorry about that. All right, from this deck. I love this deck because I want to just prove to you how loved you are, and that, when you're in your higher self, there is no need to stress. I keep seeing the word renewal. Okay? That looks like it wants to come out too. So you're getting 2. Look at that. You're getting 2. All right. Of course. Your guardian angel is talking, saying, trust. Trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. Spirit cannot stress enough. Stress. Also, acceptance. There is nothing about you that you need to fix, so stop stressing. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are. So stop stressing about your looks. Stop stressing about your age. Stop stressing about your availability or your desirability. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. Spirit cannot stress. When you are in your God self, you do not stress out. You just know. You be still and you know. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. Renewal. You'll have a whole renewal. So accept yourself. Spirit cannot stress. Seriously. There's nothing to worry about. Your creativity will spring forth as soon as you just reclaim the disowned parts of yourself and truly accept yourself and watch everything just unfold in perfect timing at the perfect moment. And I'm talking about everything that you truly desire. You're being watched over by your guardian angel, so be encouraged. What energy can you be in with the Divine Feminine deck? That's even going to amplify this message even more. Very nice. Mary, the mother of God. I know that's right. Now, they're not playing any games with you. We said spirit cannot stress. When you're in your God self, you do not worry. You are the mother of God. All right, Mary. I'm hearing Mary, did you know? I'm not going to sing it because I might start crying. But you are in the energy of Mary, the mother of God, Mary of Nazareth. And, that's the wrong book. Hold on, yo guys. I got to get the book. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, Mary, did you know? Number 5. Oh my gosh, she's on page 5 of all things. 5s are big, happy changes. So Mary represents the profound, spiritual, and creativity. Thank you. The creative power we all possess. Mary, or Miriam in Hebrew, was a first century Galilean Jewish woman from Nazareth who is one of the most crucial figures in Christian tradition for having given birth to Jesus Christ. So your soul selected this card. Here's your message. Here's the energy. It says, I've always imagined that Mary was terrified to hear an angel loudly announcing that she was meant to be the mother of God. Her surrender, no stress, Mary. Her surrender to Gabriel's words feels so courageous and too unacknowledged. Mary has no idea what she will have to meet with, what will be asked of her, or what this love for her son will put her through. But she says yes, nonetheless, so that she can be in service of the divine. Spirit cannot stress, y'all. Mary's acceptance. Oh my God. Y'all, stop playing. I'm reading right from the book. Acceptance is your card. Remember we said there's nothing about you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you. But Mary's acceptance of her role has been in the shadow of the Christian story, uncelebrated because she is seen as so divine. But she was human too. She could have said no, but Spirit is not stressed, y'all. But she could have said no. Her courage could have faltered, but she aligned with the light. She heard Gabriel's words, be not afraid, and allowed the divine story to work through her life. And she let joy dictate her response. Spirit cannot stress enough, y'all. Mary leads us to trust that we can say yes to what feels light. It doesn't have to make sense or work with the timeline the ego has mapped out for us. In the midst of our ordinary, everyday lives, we can say yes to the angel who greets us in the space of our heart and let the energy of joy give birth to the divine through us. Spirit cannot stress. Y'all relax and stay in the energy of Mary, the Mother of God, and be in service to the light within you. You are blessed, and your courage gives birth to the divine. Okay, your courage gives you more God energy. And you have a guardian angel that is an emissary of light that's working alongside you every step of the way. You're not alone. So stop stressing. Be still and know. Beautiful message. You guys, until we meet again, thank you so much for listening. Anything you want can be found, anything you want from me can be found down in the description box below, or you can find me over on patreon.com/TheMaverick Academy, where every Thursday night I host the Roundtable, which is a Zoom call that features the gifts on display of you beautiful souls that are a part of the Roundtable, as well as high-level conversations about these things that we're talking about now, a lot more in depth, and with a healing activation that follows, and prayer, and just a wonderful time of sharing, about an hour of sharing in the highest vibe that we could possibly reach. So if you're interested in that, patreon.com is where you can find me at the Maverick Academy. And anything you want, like meditations, t-shirts, have a session with me on the phone or by Zoom call, or some candles, do some little fire therapy. I'm burning Old Baby right now, which is a sensual candle that smells a lot like baby powder, a little bit, baby powder vanilla. But anyway, it's for fertility as well as you to tap into your sensuality, because how else do you get a baby, right? How else do you birth things besides letting your sensuality run wild? But anyway, my website, TheDivineMaverick.com, has all this and more. So until we meet again, guys, take care of yourself. I look forward to meeting you right where you are, and we can go up together. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.